Latest book recommendation, The Women by Kristin Hannah. So I just finished this book. I've been reading it on my Kindle. I really enjoyed it. I also read The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah, and they're both historical fiction. And so I really enjoyed watching a female character navigating some of those events that you read about and don't always get the female perspective. So The Women talks about the women who worked as nurses in the Vietnam War, and she looks at the historically bandied about statement that there were no women in Vietnam and tells a story from the perspective of Frankie McGrath, who starts off as a innocent young woman who then heads off to Vietnam, really has her eyes opened to the horror and atrocities of war, and then comes home with PTSD and trying to manage life after such a profound and challenging experience. I read it quite quickly, so that was a good sign. I also enjoyed The Nightingale too for the page-turner kind of quality. I've seen a little bit of criticism about the way that love is threaded into these historical fiction books, but I didn't mind hearing about the main character's experience with love in the middle of her PTSD. And I also thought it was quite interesting the way that she falls in love with a married man, and the way that the whole other woman's side of the affair is played out was, to me, quite nuanced and complex. And I like that they didn't end up together. Spoiler, he just turns out to be, of course, I mean, he was married when they first met. He turns out to be the deceiver that he proved he was from the start. So I enjoyed that it wasn't just like Hollywood happy ending with them. I reckon check it out if you enjoy books with a strong female protagonist, a really nice growth arc for her. And if you enjoy historical fiction, I would give it between 4 and 4.5 stars.